Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Finoula, a biomedical scientist currently performing a PhD on cancer research, and meanwhile I help people to live a healthy life. I focus on the topics anti-cancer lifestyle, womb health, keto diet, and self-love. So in this channel you will see me talking about these topics and also share a bit about my journey towards creating my healthy dream life. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram for daily inspiration and to make sure you don't miss out of any content if this is of interest to you. Today's video is about dealing with stress and anxiety. I think when coming back to work or school from vacation, we can get overwhelmed with the amount of work that we have. If I put myself as an example, I have a very important meeting coming up. I will defend my project in front of a jury and they will decide if I continue with the years 3 and 4. So my levels of stress and anxiety are rising. As I have mentioned in previous videos, taking care of stress and anxiety is extremely important. Having high levels of these can lead to different diseases. So I'm going to share a few advices on what I do when I reach this situation. My first advice is to go for a walk. Just go out and breathe fresh air. Get away from what is giving you stress and anxiety. Walking promotes the release of endorphins, which stimulate relaxation and improve our mood. You don't even have to walk at a fast pace to have stress-relieving benefits. Even walking at a comfortable pace promotes relaxation, as some studies have indicated. The second advice is a bath or a hot shower. So if you have been following me for a while, you know that I always recommend a bath with some lavender in order to relax. However, today I have a few other practices that I would like to do, so I have chosen a shower. Hot showers can help to reduce stress and anxiety because the heat can stimulate the brain's release of a hormone called oxytocin, which is known to be correlated with the anti-stress effects or relaxation. The next advice is to do a creative practice. For instance, drawing can help focus the mind and has been compared to meditation due to its calming effects on the brain and on the body. So normally I do a lot of meditation and journaling to be aware of my feelings and to be able to let go of the stress. Today I have decided to do a little bit of cooking. Cooking, such as gardening or sewing, releases dopamine, which is a natural antidepressant. Creativity reduces anxiety, depression, and stress, and it can also help you process trauma. Some studies have found that writing helps people manage their negative emotions in a productive way, and painting or drawing helps people express trauma or experiences that they find too difficult to put into words. So, as I just mentioned, writing helps people to manage their negative emotions, and this is one of the practices that we're going to practice later on. My next advice is to do a social media detox or just disconnect from your phone. Who you follow can influence a lot negatively in your mindset without you noticing. Be in control of how much you use your devices and social media. So maybe, for instance, you want to set a new limit each day to make sure that you don't exceed the time you want on social media, and maybe use that time to do other things like reading, for instance, or go for a walk, or just spend time with a friend. And also be aware that social media and using a lot of the devices during the day can take away your peace. So something that I do from time to time when I feel that I'm very anxious and stressed is go through my social media accounts and check who I'm following. I pay a lot of attention to who I follow. As I have mentioned in previous videos, I like to follow very real accounts that show me what is happening in the world, and also very happy accounts, which normally talk a lot about yoga, about meditation. I also like fashion. I also like following sustainable fashion and things that I can use in order to learn and to disconnect, but in a good way. Any single time that I see a social media account that is negative, I unfollow. I do not think we need negativity in our life. I think we have more than enough with the negativity we feed ourselves with from time to time. The next advice is to do a brain dump, or as other people call it, word vomit. Write down every single thing that causes you stress. This will help you have a clear vision of where this anxiety and this stress is coming from, and it will help you to understand yourself better. Another reason to do this practice is because it will help you to let go of this. The fact of writing everything into a piece of paper or your iPad or whatever you choose, it's like you're taking it out of your mind and letting go of them. After you have written everything, the next step is to take action. In my opinion, I think it's a very good idea to select which of all the things you have written you have control and which ones you don't have. So a very good practice to do this is to take a piece of paper, for instance, or again your iPad, and whatever you're writing, just divide it in two, or for instance, you can draw a circle. If you divided it in two, in one side you're going to write the things that you have control, and on the other side you're going to write the things you don't have control. And if you decide to do the circle, inside the circle write the things you have control, and outside the circle things you do not have control. After doing this, focus and put your energy towards the things you have control. Ignore the things you do not have control. You cannot do anything about it, so putting your energy and your focus towards that is not going to help you. However, focusing and taking action towards the things that you have control is a way of empowering yourself. Now, in order to take action, it's important to plan and organize, which is my next advice here. Planning and organizing can be quite the hassle. I know this firsthand. The reason why it's so important to plan and organize is for you to know where to start and with what to start, and to avoid procrastinating, not taking action, and then ending up again stressed and anxious. So here, I just want to mention that I have created 3 types of Notion templates to make it easier for you. One is the life dashboard. The goal is to think about your life, your goals, where you want to go, if you're in the right journey, the right path. The second one is the business hub, which if you have a business, everything that you need is in there. And then the other Notion template is for the PhD, which I think can be adapted to work or school. I will leave a link in the description just in case you want to know more, and all of them are in there. The next thing is to be aware of your beliefs, your mindsets. What is contributing to make you have this stress and this anxiety? The majority of the time, we feed ourselves into believing a certain thing. Maybe you're a perfectionist. Maybe you are a people pleaser. Maybe you need to prove yourself constantly. Ask yourself, what do you truly want? And what is your original goal that could have led you to feeling this stressed, this anxious, and this feeling of overwhelmed? Another very good practice is to describe what your ideal peace looks like. Write it in a place that you have easy access, so that whenever you're stressed and anxious, you know where to go and you know where to look at. Make sure that you write your ideal peace and that you decorate it in the way that brings you peace and calmness. And whenever you get stressed, you can just go there and read it. And last but not least is to do a favorite things moment or just a date with yourself, which is the same. So research shows that when you engage in things that you enjoy, you're more likely to have lower stress levels, lower heart rate, and a better mood. So in my case, I have decided to go ahead and prepare myself an Aperol Spritz. Lately, I'm just loving this drink. I don't know why. Then I'm going to have ashirashi, which I just ordered on Uber, and I'm going to watch a show. Which show? I still don't know. I think I'm going to go with One Tree Hill, which I have been watching it lately, and I just feel like continuing the story. Also, I watched this show when I was in college, so something that brings me joy is watching something that I have already watched. Probably because I like to have control of everything that is happening. That is one of my stress and anxiety triggers. So I'm going to finish the video here. I really hope that this video brought value and inspiration to you. If you're stressed and anxious, I am here for you, and I do not say this just to say this. The ones that have been following me for a while know that this is completely true. I always reply, I always try to reply and help people to deal with this. You're not alone, you're not the only one having stress, feeling anxious, or going through tough situations in life, so please don't think that you're alone, because you're not. And reach out for help. This is the best advice that I could give. Okay, so with this said, have a wonderful week. You can do it, believe in yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!